What has she done?
Now, when we go to the airport, there, no. So we end the trickle down to airport because some people say, yeah, we there, and then let's go to the next, which is the airport. But some mistake come here and say airport, and it wasn't sanctioned by Ghana Airports Company or the Ministry of Transport. Obaake Airport, there are a lot of advertising spots be around. One of the revenue generating points for Ghana Airports Company. It's now even trolley no crown. They sell that trolley. They sell. No MTN at trolleys in to advertise. That sports no MTN at all. What MTN want to do with it? MTN problem. And over the years, MTN say akwaaba no pay. So what problem with data? You go to the MTN's office as a delegation and plead your case. Which is a legitimate case. But you go there and you talk to them and say, listen, you're way near akwaaba no institute. It has so be here and so the back dialogue. Very simple. It has nothing to do with the airport company. Airport company has not sanctioned BBI say akwaaba no me go. MTN and on one kasa koto on the spot.
Na mesro so wo de waso be fe me kakra na maka asem bi a kyerɛw ade a Shazifo ya me pese wo hu de ekoso wati ase na obi bebi sase na Shazi no de minim se bebre na ate omunim bebre na so ebia na omunim because last me hu so obi bisa wo internet no so se na Shazi no den Sana Bruni Becca say a ride hailing app no it say Uber ne Yango ni boats no sana Shazi so etiena adia bako ma Shazi no e dastron ko ne say we no efri Ghana ha Ghana ni na ode sa Shazi we aba ati ase na CEO no onene Charles Niama Mensa Jr. na odwene ho ano hu say opeso boa especially drivers no sene be ya omonsa be call mo anu no mo video mo ho ene mo busua na mene wo nso se ye ko bibia ye ho be han kakra enti na CEO no odwen ho se okay onfa bibi say embra na Shazi buy emre kakra ni na otumu se ko nenim grower sisia no Ghana fo adwena akoso a bebre na drivers ni riders no mo ka ho asem se krofo mra so omu ni nyina na se Shazi edwene Ghana for nti omo ama enoma ayemre ama ye nyina na Shazi no the tie ne say affordable na esan ye commission free na chese esan ye reliable na chese obetumi de wure ashim anasa obetumi de ho atoso ati ase Shazi endi ohwambo da na obi bebi sese obeden na wadwan ne Shazi anasa obedin eyusu Shazi na Shazi ewo app mienu no ewo Play Store and App Store no so na bako drivers no dia na bako so riders no anase passengers no dia na drivers no omo dia no blue na riders no so omo dia no white na yenhwe drivers no Shazi ye platform bia we driver na ukoso a register na we start say woni omo ye adwuma na chese wo ye adwuma na ye ngi sika ne bi enfree ho sika wo benya no wo a wo dia wati ase no mo frɛ no commission free na je tie ne sɛ wo pese wo join Shazi wo ye driver na sɛ wo be download the app no wo